guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys can see on the title, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be cooking for dinner, and I'm also gonna be baking. I'm going to make a chicken quinoa salad, and I'm going to make a carrot cake, so it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna show you guys every step by step, all the ingredients. I'm going to put down below all the ingredients, the measuring, and everything like that. So if you guys have any questions, of course leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to follow me on the Instagram. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this intro very long. It's an easy video. So let's get started to the video. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of slouching so you guys can see me. So I'm using a round pan. This is a 9-inch pan, and I already greased it, and I put the parchment paper on top of it too. So I will be using my phone for the guide, the ingredients. So I'm using a so this website that I'm on, it's called Live Well Bake Often. I will link that down below. There's two ingredients that I'm not gonna be using, which is ground ginger and ground nutmeg. My mom used to make carrot cake, and she never really put ginger and nutmeg, and it still tastes very good. We separate the dry ingredients from the wet ingredients. I'm actually gonna be right back. I already grated the carrots. I used about like 5 carrots, and I already grated it. So this way it looks like. So we're gonna put all the wet ingredients in here. And I got myself a new mixing bowl because the glass gets way too heavy. Okay, so we're gonna start. So it says here 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm using unbleached all-purpose flour. So I like this because it has like this thing to scrape the flour off the measuring cup. Okay. They said don't pat it and like put more, because that will just make your cake like dry and you'll be adding too much flour. The flour is done, and then 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Oh, that's baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon. That's done. And then we are going to do the ground cinnamon. 1 1/2 teaspoon. And 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, and then we're gonna skip the ginger and nutmeg, and now I'm missing my salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It says here 1 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. 1 1/2 cup. 1. Fortunately, my 1 cup does not fit. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna get my 1/2 cup. Gonna do 3 of those. 3. So 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. That's a lot of sugar already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to put 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, because we already put so much brown sugar, and I don't want to be too sweet, because we're gonna also make frosting, cream cheese frosting, and that's gonna have a lot of sugar too. So I'm gonna cut down the sugar. Okay. All right, this 1/4 cup. We're just gonna mix it. That's how it looks like. And we're just going to mix everything together. It smells so good already because of the sugar and the cinnamon. Okay, so we're gonna put that on the side. Now we're gonna do our wet ingredients. So for our wet ingredients, the first ingredient is 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. I hate 3/4 cup because I don't have 3/4 cup measuring cup.
So 12 tablespoons of canola oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm smelling the quinoa. It smells so good too. I like the smell when quinoa or any type of rice is cooking because I like the smell of it. It smells good. Okay. So that's that. We have done the canola oil. You could use canola oil or vegetable oil. It doesn't matter. And 4 eggs. So I made my eggs room temperature. I took them out of the fridge an hour before I start baking. So the grated carrots, it has to be 3 cups. I didn't really measure it 3 cups. I kind of like know the measurement of the 3 cups already. So I was just eyeballing it. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. I always double check. Spoon of vanilla extract. That's done. So we don't need butter in here since we already put oil. And I believe we're done with the carrot cake ingredients. So we're just going to mix the wet ingredients. This is how it looks like. I don't want to tilt it so much because the egg is there. So I'm just gonna mix that. Okay, so I'm just mixing the wet ingredients, and then later we're going to pour it on the dry ingredients. And I'm also gonna put walnuts inside the carrot cake. I'm not only gonna put it on top of the icing. So that's gonna be added because this recipe doesn't have walnuts. Yeah, I think it's only for like the toppings, but I'm gonna be putting some walnuts inside the batter. All right, let me get the spatula. I get so messy when I bake. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I guess I don't even need my spatula. But I will do the mixing with my spatula since I think it will be much easier with it. We'll see. We'll try this one first. We'll try the whisk. Yeah, I think the spatula will be much easier because it gets so clumpy, look. See that? It gets so clumpy. It smells so good. The cinnamon really brings out the flavor. So you need some strength with this one. It's like my arm workout. That's a good thing about baking too. You like work your arms. I forgot to tell you guys, before I start putting all the ingredients together, I make sure that I preheat my oven, because if you don't preheat your oven, I think the cake will not cook evenly because it will just focus on the bottom, like all the heat will start from the bottom. At least when you preheat it, the whole oven is going to be hot already. So that's why they said preheat your oven is very important. Okay, I'm going to get my spatula. Ooh, this is going to be a big cake. Oh, I totally forgot that. Yes, sweetie? Hello?
Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm coming home.
Why?
There's no one. They're being lazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play and Drew's gonna at 8:30.
Okay.
I'm stopping at D&D right now, trying to get a lighter shirt.
Okay.
Alright, love you.
I love you.
What are you gonna use your listening phone right now?
Filming.
Right now?
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
I love you. Bye. On Netflix, tap it. I see like bubbles coming out. Okay. So we're actually done baking. That's so fast. It was really fast. We're not 100% done. Of course, we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna let it bake, and I'm gonna show you guys later on like how I cut the cake in the middle and how I'm gonna be making the frosting. I'm not going to make the I'm not going to make the frosting yet because I will actually show you guys later on how I'm going to be making my frosting. It's just a simple, easy cream cheese frosting. Of course, it's gonna be homemade. Put it in the oven. Ugh. I usually don't put the timer on, but I'm always usually on top of it. So what I do, I just like see if it's like cooked on top, but like I just poke a knife or a fork and see if it's cooked inside. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the quinoa salad, chicken quinoa salad. So we're going to start now. So now we're gonna make our dinner entree. So we'll be making chicken quinoa salad. So what I have here, I have marinated the chicken already. You guys are a little too far away from me because I don't know where to put my camera, but this is what I marinated. Okay, so this is what I used for the chicken. It's the roasted garlic and herb, and then I used a little bit of this. It's actually a salad dressing. I'm gonna be putting this on the quinoa salad. So I'm going to make, actually, I'm going to cook. So the quinoa is already cooked, but I'm gonna kind of like stir fry it. I'm going to make it kind of like fried quinoa, and then I'm just gonna toss it with lettuce in it, and I'm gonna toss that together. So we're gonna cook the chicken. I marinated that for like an hour. So, and I'm just gonna use olive oil. I hope you guys can see that. Let me just, okay. So I'm heating up the pan for the quinoa salad. I'm going to put, so I have shallots in here, carrots, and some garlic. I already pre-chopped them. And I'm gonna be using this again to put to make the fried quinoa. So that's good. And I'm also gonna make cheese crisp. So since this is gonna be like a burrito, I would say, instead of like tortilla, I'm gonna make cheese crisp. So I'm gonna show you guys that too. So it's just like a chicken breast, and it's so thick. I didn't want to pound it, so I just like half it in the middle. So that's that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. You guys can see. I don't want to keep moving it. So I'm just gonna let that cook, and then after that's done, I'm going to put the chicken away, and I'm gonna toss the quinoa rice in there, and it's gonna be so good. So I'm just gonna, whoa. You can see my outfit, guys. So while we're cooking, I'm gonna show you guys my outfit. So this is my outfit of the day. It's just a green dress. I got it in TJ Maxx. It's so cute. And yeah, I don't have shoes on because I'm at home. Show you guys how's the cake doing. Whoa, it's rising up so fast. You guys can see that. Look at that. Oh my god. Yes, I should have put it in a 2 different pan. Hopefully it cooks evenly. And the chicken, oh my gosh, it smells delicious. And this is the quinoa. It's like overloaded. I underestimated it. So I just took out the chicken. The chicken is cooked. It's right here. Put this back. And I'm going to put that on the side. And I'm going to put the quinoa in here. And I'm not taking out the stuff that I cooked with the chicken because the sauce and the flavor is in there. I'm also gonna put the onion, the shallots, garlic, and the carrots in there too before I put all the quinoa. Oh my gosh, doesn't it smell so good, sweetie?
Yes, very good.
It's hot, really hot. It's like so much quinoa. So this is gonna be like a cold, somewhat cold food since we're gonna put some romaine lettuce. We're gonna toss everything together. So I'm gonna put some salt. I'm gonna put some parsley too. And pepper for flavor. I like 2-3 pinch of salt. And some pepper. I don't know the measurement. I'm just eyeballing it. That's what I usually do when I cook. I definitely got it from my mom. All she does is eyeball the measurements. I got this inspiration from the restaurant Committed Pig because we had brunch. It was so delicious. So it was like quinoa salsa salad with avocado and poached egg, and it was so good. So in this recipe, I'm just adding chicken to have more protein for dinner. So that's that. Now I'm gonna transport you guys over here. Okay, so what I have here is the chicken. I'm just gonna chop it. I don't really know the words, but yeah, I'm gonna cut it into little pieces. So that's how it looks like. I just literally just chop them. It's gonna be easy to eat instead of us chopping it. We're just gonna put this on the side, and I'm just gonna let the quinoa cool up a little bit, and I'm just gonna toss everything together with the romaine lettuce. Okay, so sorry if it's loud. Nikki's playing. He's playing Apex. But I'm making cheese crisp, so I literally just put cheese in there. I heat up the pan probably about like 5 minutes. I didn't put any oil or anything like that, and I'm just gonna let it burn on one side, and then once it's like firm on the other side, I'm gonna flip it. So instead of using a tortilla chips, we're gonna use this. So I was so nervous flipping it, so I flipped it. It was very successful, and that's how it looks like. And once the bottom is done too, it's just gonna be like perfect. It smells so yummy. Alright guys, so this is how the cheese crisp looks like. I'm just gonna chop them in probably like squares to make them look pretty. They're so hard. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yes, instead of tortilla chips, we are using this. I'm so excited. I'm gonna take a piece.
Yeah, but excuse me, Vera.
Oh, I totally missed. So this is just mozzarella cheese. I didn't put any type of cheese, just mozzarella alone. Alright, here guys, so I have the romaine lettuce already. It's already washed. So I'm just gonna chop them, and I'm gonna be tossing them in the quinoa salad. Chicken quinoa salad.
I think it's like fancy rice.
I'm gonna add this in there.
16 revive. Sick, dude.
I totally forgot to shake it. Alright, so that's good. That looks so yummy. Okay, that's good. Alright, so lastly, I'm just gonna take out the carrot cake out of the pan. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Alright guys, so we're going to make, let me just put you guys up a little bit. We're going to make the cream cheese frosting now. So the ingredients is one stick of butter, 1/4 cup, 1 pack of cream cheese, and some confectionate sugar. I think you'll need 2 cups of confectionate sugar, and you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's gonna be a lot of frosting. It's okay because we're gonna have the carrot cake anyway, and so we're gonna put frosting in the middle, and then we're gonna put frosting on top. 1 brick of cream cheese, so it has to be room temperature. I got the Nature Promise organic cream cheese. You don't have to get organic. I just always like to get the Nature Promise cream cheese. So yeah, it's your choice what type of cream cheese you would like. Put that there. So that's 1 stick of unsalted butter. So I made this room temperature too, so it's much easier to mix in the end. 2 cups of powdered sugar. So like I said earlier, I lessened my sugar in the cake because 2 cups of powdered sugar is a lot. Okay. All right. So I think, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So got my 1 teaspoon here. Got my vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. All done. So all we have to do is just mix, mix, mix. And I'm definitely going to be using my hand mixer for this one. So our carrot cake is done. I'm just gonna set that aside. I'm gonna let it cool. Once it's cooled down, that's when we can put the frosting. Carrot cake here, I'm gonna try to flip it. I'm like scared to flip it. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see.
Do you need some?
Oh, it just literally came out. Ooh, that was so smooth. Okay.
Let me know before you
Oh,
start.
that's so satisfying. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Okay, flip it one more time. Okay, this one's gonna be more scarier because it doesn't have the parchment paper on the bottom anymore. Okay. Alright.
Oh! Don't know how
That's
I got
good.
picked off like that.
I can't wait to eat them later. I'm working on the cake. So I took the top off. This is the top. I'm gonna keep them because they're so good. They're so crunchy. I cannot just throw them away. Can you see me clearly? Okay. So I cut it in half too. So I'm just gonna put this on the side. I already cut the cake in half. So there's this, and then there's that one. I cut it pretty well. So it's cool enough to put the icing. Honestly, it doesn't even taste like carrot cake. You guys are tilted. Hope you guys don't mind. Let me just work on you guys a little bit. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it does not taste like carrot cake. It tastes like regular cake. So that's the icing. I'm gonna get the spatula. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys a little down. Take a dollop. I think I'm gonna make a naked cake just because I love the look of it. Just gonna spread that around. I don't have the frosting spatula. I've been looking for them in TJ Maxx or Home Goods. They don't have them. I wonder why. They do have them in like supermarkets, but they're so expensive. They're for no apparent reason. But this will do. I'm gonna put the knife away. Okay, I totally forgot already. I'm supposed to put it in the cake stand. Let me just grab my cake stand. It's under here. You guys can see right here. Okay, so I'm going to put this. Okay. There you go. Oh, I should put icing on the bottom so it sticks a little bit. Just a little tiny dollop of icing so it stays in place. Okay. Much better. You guys can go a little closer. So this is gonna be so good. I'm not gonna be afraid to put much because my mistake before that I didn't put enough icing in between the cake, so it has so much on top, which I don't really like too much icing on top of the cake. I don't know why. Actually I like my icing. I don't like buttercream. I'm not a big fan of buttercream, except with the tres leches buttercream, whatever they put on top there. It might not be buttercream. I'm gonna add some walnut, but I'm gonna show you guys the finishing touch later. Okay, that's good. That looks so pretty. Alright, so I'll show you guys the finishing touches. Look at that, guys. I am so happy with my work. So yeah, ooh. Like I said, I made it like naked cake. So I hope you guys like this video. It was very hard for me to film this video is because I have to go back and forth. I am very proud of myself, you know, filming and cooking at the same time, and I'm actually so proud of myself making this yummy carrot cake because it looks awesome and I cannot wait to taste it. I'm gonna just pop it in the fridge just one more time just to keep the icing cool and more firm. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and make sure to follow me on my Instagram and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.